Let's talk about The Crying Boy. The Crying Boy was a creepy short animation from the 1990s showing a boy's sad, crying face. People said it gave nightmares and strange feelings. Suddenly, it disappeared from the internet, and no one knows why. Some say it was cursed or just a scary urban legend.
Let's talk about Terror in the Toy Box. In the 1980s, a children's TV episode reportedly aired once on a small US cable channel. It started like a normal show, with colorful sets and cheerful music, but quickly turned disturbing. The toys began to move on their own, speak in distorted voices, and eventually chased and attacked the children on screen. Parents who saw the broadcast allegedly flooded the station with complaints. The episode was pulled immediately and never aired again. No recordings, screenshots, or official records have ever surfaced. Only scattered memories from viewers who claim they saw it. Let's talk about Grave Robbers from Outer Space. Grave Robbers from Outer Space is a mysterious 1950s horror film said to be so disturbing that the studio destroyed it after a single private screening. Only one viewer reportedly saw the full movie and was later found in a catatonic state, endlessly repeating, "They're still digging." The film allegedly featured grotesque alien creatures who possessed human bodies and forced them to dig graves endlessly, creating a surreal and terrifying atmosphere. No copies remain. No footage has ever resurfaced. Just whispers, rumors, and a chilling phrase that refuses to die. Let's talk about Okaasan lyrics. So Okaasan is a Vocaloid with a dark lyric. Okaasan was published in January 29th, 2008. In the song, the girl says that her mother is coming and her neck would be twisting, which means her mother is on her way to her, for unknown reasons. At the end, she will say that her mother already got her. It was before she was glitching, which means the mother had already killed her. Let's talk about sacrifice. I advise sensitive people not to watch this video. In this disgusting video, you can see how a man dressed in a suit is tied to a tree, and a man in black with a machete starts brutally. You probably understand. At the end of the video, you can see that the man's head is no longer where it should be. Let's talk about the kid with a dead grandma. In the Philippines, year 2019, October 28th, a mother with a name Teresa Del Campo and a son that is 7 years old really likes to take selfies while her mom Teresa was doing works. But a strange day, when Teresa's son took a horrifying video showing their dead grandma that has passed away last year. Let's talk about Bjork and her stalker. In 1996, Bjork was targeted by Ricardo Lopez, a young man who became intensely obsessed with her. Over many months, he recorded video diaries showing his growing fixation and unstable thinking. Eventually, he built a dangerous package intended for her, but authorities intercepted it before it reached Bjork, so she was never harmed. The incident became widely known because it revealed how quickly an obsessive fantasy can turn into real-world danger, and it deeply affected Bjork, who kept a low profile for a while afterward. Let's talk about a mother was shot in front of her daughter. The video starts when 4 men come to a woman's house and she is sitting with her daughter in bed. She doesn't understand what is happening and why those men are there. When she asks those men to leave and not to scare her daughter, they shoot her in the middle of the door. Her daughter says, "Mother," and those men leave. Stay safe. Let's talk about the man at 4:02 a.m. At 4:02 a.m., a girl suddenly woke up and happened to look outside her window. In the middle of the road stood a man, perfectly still, not moving at all. He was facing the house, his posture stiff, like he'd been standing there for a long time. He had a shadow, so he was definitely a real person. But there was something unsettling about how motionless he was. The girl watched him, trying to understand why he was just standing there in the dark. After a moment, she went to the bathroom. She was only gone for a short time, but when she came back and looked outside again, the man had disappeared. No sound, no footsteps, nothing but an empty road at 4:02 a.m. Let's talk about Man with Grandma. This video is old, and you can see that there is a man, and he is hugging Grandma, and that man is singing, and that Grandma, not breathing, not moving on her own, not blinking. She is not doing anything. Let's talk about under the bed. Well, in this video, the girl is filming that someone is with her, but when she starts looking under the bed, it seems empty. There is nothing. But after a few seconds, someone appears in the video, and that's how the video ends. Let's talk about Cracks. Cracks is a short animated film from 1975 shown on Sesame Street. It is about a girl lying in bed and looking at cracks in her wall while it rains. She imagines animals made out of the cracks, and they take her on a short adventure. At the end, everything falls apart, and she is back in her room. Many people remember it as strange or scary when they were kids.